Hello and welcome. Welcome to today's live stream tutorial. Uh, Today we're going to be drawing Blue Diamond and Blue Pearl from Steven Universe. So as you can see here, I already have somewhat gotten started with the composition here. When I started with a plain circle and sort of roughed out the sketch of like her entire body. So with her neck, adding a couple the neck muscles here, coming from behind. As you can already tell, this little guy here, I'm going to be placing Blue Pearl on her shoulder here. I'm rounding out her shoulders so they look nice. I'm going to be adding a little collarbone here. A little neck muscles here. And then right here is where her diamond's gonna be. Okay. Okay. And from here, I'm gonna get a general idea about where her clothing's gonna be, because she has her shoulders somewhat exposed in the episode that we see her. In the episode That Will Be All. It's like the only time we actually see her without her cloth that covers her entire body. Or robe, I should say. So I have a plus here. I put a plus on her face to help me get an idea about where her eyes, nose, and mouth are gonna be. And at least keeps the eyes center. Oh, I almost forgot. Okay, got the reference. Forgot to bring up the live stream. Okay, I have the chat up. So yes. I'll be able to see your chats here if you ask for anything. So where was I? Yes. So I gave her big, large hair. And there's like a section of her hair that sort of connects here. It's a very interesting style that they chose for this particular gem's hair, where somehow it just connects over her. Maybe it could have been just like burned together this piece of fabric. That's how it sort of is holding its place. Or maybe it's because like you know, Maybe, obviously because they're gems and they can pick whatever hairstyle they want. That she just chose this particular for some reason. She kind of reminds me of like a nun, somewhat of like a nun. She's somewhat of like a nun, old-timey's nun style. Somewhat similar to like the Hunchback of Notre Dame, if you remember how those nuns looked. A couple of hair strands here and there. Okay, now to define her cheeks. Adding a little mouth here. Giving her the lips. Okay, now we're going to add her nose. I guess I'm sort of trying to define the nose a little too much. Okay, and now we're going to work on the eyes. So I'm giving her a bit of like her eyes are somewhat open. She's got a bit of a gaze here. Give her a couple of eyelashes here. I'm just gonna leave like 3 big eyelashes here. Since like the reference image that I'm using, it's actually from the episode itself, where like she has a bit of like an under eyebrow. No, not an under eyebrow. That's that's the wrong word. Mascara or something. Maybe I'll add a bit of wrinkles here. Okay. Then we're gonna add our eyes. I'm gonna have it looking somewhat in the direction of where the pearl is sitting. And I've noticed like the exact center where her pupil is, her pupils are actually diamond shaped, which is pretty cool. But it also begs the question, does her, like, if light reflects off of her eye, does she reflect, regular light, or does the light become diamond shape? Okay. And now I'm gonna move on to the little pearl, because I think oh wait, no, I forgot the eyebrows here. Her eyebrows are rather triangular. I didn't realize how long her nose was. You know, she's like, she has a long face and her nose is pretty long too. It's longer. I can't. It's hard to tell. It's like it's either longer than Yellow Diamond's or about the same. Okay, now I'm gonna go work on the little pearl here that's on her shoulder. Let me pull up the image of her. I think I'm gonna fix the shape here. Make her look a little bigger. Because it seems to be pearls, at least their size, compared to how giant the diamonds are. They're about the size of their hands, you know. So I'm thinking, you know, where like your hands could be as big as your face, I'm gonna make the pearl as big as like what her face might be, or maybe just a little smaller. Trying to make her look like a little person. Have her legs hanging off. Thin her out. Okay. Gonna make a guideline for her blue pearl's face. Okay. Okay. I'm doing a bit of like a stick figure first, just to figure out what sort of pose, because like compared to Yellow Pearl, Blue Pearl is more of like a, I guess you could say like a proper, like her style is sort of like a shy, proper, like ladylike, where Yellow Pearl is somewhat, you know, it's like tomboyish. I guess it could be defined as that. Or just someone with confidence, you know, it's whatever. I just make it simple. Have like her little dress hang off the side. The dress is just long enough to like just the knees. Just gonna have her hands resting on the side here. Blue Pearl's hands. Okay. Now we're just gonna add a little outfit. Blue Pearl is almost like one of those sugar plum fairies that you would see in like the Nutcracker. That's what she kind of reminds me of. Her hair is just like covers her most of her face. She's a very shy type, so she's always somewhat looking down. Okay, I believe we are good. Let me check back on the blue diamond, see if I missed anything. Okay. Okay, yes. I believe we're good. So yes, we can get started on inking our character here. So I'll start by using my thick tip Sharpie to do the outline. I'll start with her hair. I just noticed that Pearl's or at least Blue Pearl, does not have shoes. She's just barefoot. I'll check back in the episode if later if she actually uh, does wear shoes at least. That's just funny. It's like are pearls allowed to wear shoes? It's like, or is that just like her choice? You know? Okay. I'll move over to my thin tip Sharpie, thin tip, to do the finer details, like little Pearl's jam and outfit here. This Sharpie's not very good. Let me use a different one. Fill in the eyes here. Adding the little mascara here. Just a few wrinkles here under the eyes. Maybe one here. Okay, we're just gonna do some quick erasing, just to get rid of the pencil lines, so you can see better. Okay. Now I'll do the little hair details. I'm starting at the tip here, at the corner, and then working my way up, and then curving as I move higher up. Oh, you're not seeing. And I'm taking these lines and I'm moving it around the bottom here, making this pattern as consistent as possible. Each line that I make, I have little breaks here and there. And then I keep each one of these lines as close to each other as possible. And then I have the lines over here somewhat show that they're continuing. It adds like a little break, so it helps this blue pearl over here stand out a little more among that being right next to blue diamond's hair. Okay, now we're going to move on to the other side. I think I'll add maybe a bit of thickness to her eyebrows. Oh yes, okay, I'll add a bit of toning here and there. Here under the chin, a little bit here around this neck area. This underside of like the collarbone. Maybe I'll just fill it in. Okay. I might add a bit of toning to like her dress area here. Like, you don't have to do this yourself. This is just somewhat optional. I just felt like going a little further with this drawing here. And then I'm gonna do a bit of cross hatching. Like, she has sort of like a divide in like color. Like, there's her shoulders, then there's this fabric, which is somewhat of like a darker blue, or it's not black, it's just like somewhat blue, and then then the rest of her dress is just all black. For some reason, they just put like this one little bit of section on her shoulders to be like slightly darker blue, and then the rest all black. Oh yes, add a bit of shoulder texture. Toning, I should say. Shoulder toning. Then we're gonna give a little shadow here for the blue pearl. I think I'm just gonna add like a bit of like just dot texture over here on Pearl's Blue Pearl's dress. I'm not sure what else to do to help her stand out more. Okay, and with that, I think we are good. Yes, this is good enough. This is a good point to stop. So yes, I hope you enjoyed this live stream tutorial. Be sure to leave a like. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment of like things that you think I should do or do better or whatever. I'm open to suggestions. Let me know if there are like any characters from the Steven Universe that you would like to see me draw. You can find a scanned version of this image here on my Twitter and or Tumblr at some point in the near future. You'll find a link to this in the description below of this video when I re-upload it. Tons of artwork on Twitter, on my Twitter, Tumblr. Check those out. If you enjoy comics, maybe you'll enjoy my comic Don the Mask, Volume 1 and Volume 2, both available at Amazon.com. Basically, the story is a detective is trying to stop a bad guy. Stop bad guys. The usual. Something usual, but maybe you'd enjoy my style of drawing and action or whatever. You can find a link to this comic down below. You can check out the first 10 pages. See if it's worth your time. Thank you. So I hope to see you again real soon. Bye.